What's going on, paisanos? V here, coming at you with another video today. Today's video actually is about the TSA. I responded to somebody on Reddit, and for all you guys that didn't know, I used to work TSA. I was one of these little TSOs, little TSA Transportation Security Officer. I wasn't a real cop, but it did get me out a couple of tickets, but that's another story for another day. The person that made the post on Reddit said, "Hey, I always get stopped when I go through TSA. Put my Yu-Gi-Oh bag full of Yu-Gi-Oh cards over here. Hop in my little ADT scanner, and when I come out, there's a guy waiting for me. I got to go over here to these machines, and I basically have to get my stuff checked, and he has to go through all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's kind of annoying. So what do I do, basically? Now, if any of you guys actually do fly and travel around to go to any kind of events, notably Yu-Gi-Oh events, if you're on the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, it is annoying to get yourself pulled to the side. You get through the long TSA lines. You gotta put your shoes back on. Everywhere smells because people's feet everywhere. And people don't. Sometimes don't shower. You're too busy trying to put your belt back on, your phone back in your pocket, and then you got a guy with a blue gloves going, "Come over here. I need you to be here when I open this bag." And for a lot of people, it does feel weird and awkward. And at times, it's not really good. So how do you avoid it? Well, before we can talk about how to avoid it, let's talk about why we're checking your bags. Now, once again, I used to work for TSA. I don't work TSA anymore. I have tons of stories that I don't really feel comfortable sharing on this channel because they're kind of awkward. Some of them are funny. Some of them are just really messed up. But anyway, why do TSA officers go in your bag? Well, we're looking for masks. We're seeing mask things in a bag, like a deck box. And in the deck box, we're seeing nothing but massive an object. Now, I could literally, as a TSA officer, grab it out of your bag and look at it, and I can clearly see this is a deck box. Clearly. But I still have to check it. Not only do I gotta check it, I gotta open it. And I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna look at your cards, and once again, I have hardware or plastic gloves, so I might not treat your cards as good as you like it, but nevertheless, I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab your other deck box. If you have a bag full of deck boxes, I'm going to open it. Right in front of your face, by the way. I'm making sure I'm looking at you the whole time, and you know that I'm doing this. This is going to happen. And you're going to sit there and you're going to go, "Oh man, this is not fair, this is a blah, blah." Rule number one when dealing with TSA. Don't complain to a TSO. They're not going to move faster. I've literally had someone one time. I'm just gonna tell my only story I ever freaked out about. When a guy and a lady was yelling at me because they had to go through another line, and they're going to Bahamas for a week vacation. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna move fast for you. I'm gonna move slower because you're getting me angry because I'm at work, 6 in the morning, and you'll go to Bahamas on vacation, and I'm making you wait extra 10 minutes. So doing things like that, if you're looking to go in any Yu-Gi-Oh event or doing TSA, do not bother these people. They don't want to hear it. They heard it all. They don't want to hear any excuses. I got work. I got anything. They're not gonna rush. We're not going to do that. There's actually people in like vest. You'll see them sometimes, depending on the airports, red vest or black vest or yellow vest. There are people to go through and people to talk to. Once you're with us, we cannot help you. Not even if I wanted to, I cannot help you. Even if I tried to, it means I lose my job and the airport gets shut down because it's considered a breach. So no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to grab your deck box, I'm going to open it, I'm going to look through your stuff. And it sounds really mean, but it's part of the job. You got to realize, as a TSA employee or officer, whatever they want to call themselves, we go through tons of people, depending on the airport, of course, but tons of people. I was located at the Boston Logan Airport, and I went through tons of people. Chaos was the norm of the day. Taking people, having it after taking it out of their bag, putting it into a bin, making sure you don't have any liquid beverages over 3.4 ounces, I believe it was. And by the way, I look someone dead in the eyes. Take your liquid. Make sure you don't have no liquid over 3.5 ounces. They go through the machine. Oh, look at that! You got a liquid. Wait, you mean this liquid? Yes, this liquid. That happens a lot, by the way. So here's another thing with the scanners too. If you ever get patted down, little information once again from a former TSA employee. These are how the scanners look like. These are the old scanners to the right, new ones to the left. That's the yellow mark. You'll get patted down. If you're a girl, girls are gonna pat you down. If you're a guy, guys gonna pat you down. The only reason I say this, if I could stop maybe like 10 people from using the same stupid joke. Oh, so I hope I don't get touched by a girl, a guy. We've heard it 1,000 times. I don't even laugh anymore. I went to the point where I just go, and I just do one of these, like, out of here. So these are the machines you go through. When you go through the machines, you go through, you put your hands up, you get once around, and then you walk through, and the TSA person on the other side making sure to check, to see the other thing didn't light up. That's what it is. That simple. 2 seconds. Complaining about it makes you go slower. Another thing too, if you do want to opt out, you can, I believe, opt out. This guy's hand scanning. There's a machine that actually scans you. That's a thing too, so that gets taken care of. You know, there's not really a hand scan. I don't know why it's showing this picture, but nevertheless, you walk through another machine, and if you have no metal, you're also good to go. You still are, depending on the situation, can be patted down, but that's another thing for another story. Anyway, so let's play a little game. What's the problem in this bag? Take your time. I'm joking. It's a video. Why you? Okay. The problem is this person has 3 bottles of soda right there. Boom, boom, and boom. Not allowed on the plane. Sorry, you have 3 bottles of soda. Get up, get out, throw it in the garbage, and come back in. Or drink it. Have fun drinking 3 bottles of soda. I've seen it done, by the way. I've seen it done with milk. Whole gallon of milk. Guy chugged the milk, went everywhere. He thought it was hilarious. Everyone was angry except him and his idiotic friends. Moving forward, what's wrong with this one? Oh, you're getting good at this game. You're right. This individual thought, I'm going on a plane trip. I know I'm not supposed to bring drinks. You know what? That probably means not me. I'm special. I'm going to put my bag full of drinks. I've seen this happen. All right? You already know? Good, okay. Basically what we see when we put your deck box through, your deck box in a bag through, as well as your, depending on the, on your actual, binder, although the ground mines, on your actual binder, we would see a solid mass, something similar to like this. And once again, we're gonna check that mass. I'm gonna grab it on and say, see, it's only a deck box. That's great. I have no idea what's in this deck box. I have to open it and look at it. And once again, people are gonna get really upset. People are gonna complain. I never really did much with card players when people passing through Boast and Logan, though a couple times I did have I'm not sure if it was Yugioh, but mostly Magic, where I had a guy who was a vendor for Magic. And I'm going to check it out. I'm not going to tell you the process, obviously, because I'm not allowed to do that on video. We have a little agreement we signed with TSA. But yeah, we're going to check your stuff. It's going to happen. How to prevent it? Easily. See this bag full of cards? Make it check luggage. Problem solved. It's gonna get checked still, by the way. Most likely when it goes through, it's still gonna get checked, but it's not gonna bother you. Carry a light bag, carry your iPad, which, by the way, when you go through the airport security with your iPad, take it out, put it in a bin by itself. Now it's considered a separate computer. Have a laptop, do the same thing. Shoes, always stuff in your pocket. Metal, and by the way, metal means metal. Everything that's metal. So if you have something in your pocket that's metal, take it out. When we mean everything out of your pocket, we mean everything out of your pocket. People always like to go, even money? Can I take what's in your pocket? If the answer is yes, then take it out your pocket. If I can't take anything out of your pocket, then I can't take anything out of your pocket. It's really that simple, but I find it happening all the time. Every time I fly, I see people doing it. I just look at them. I just want to take a hammer and go, you're not, you can't live anymore, and just end that. But realistically, if you don't want to have this issue, check your bags. Do not send this through. And if you think it's sent through, you think TSA is gonna willy-nilly let this go through, a good majority of the time, you're gonna be wrong. They're gonna grab your stuff, they're gonna open it, and we're gonna look through it. We have to do that. That's our job. By us not doing that, it's considered a breach, and we can lose our job just as fast. And TSA is pretty good. Actually, I kind of enjoyed working for the TSA. I didn't enjoy the people I worked with because they all just hated the job. But for the most part, I liked the job. I just hated the people I worked with. Normally, it's the opposite way or anything else. Anyway, but yeah, that's what I have to say if you guys are looking to go ahead and fly to your next Yugioh event. Don't complain about the TSA. I'm an individual person working for the government. It's not my fault. I didn't create the TSA, so I don't want to hear you complain about it, if that makes any sense. Whether or not we agree with the TSA methods or we agree with the TSA existing at all is inconsequential once you're flying to fly somewhere. You have to deal with it. That's it. Unless you're in a position to change it, you just have to deal with it. It's not that big of a deal if you know what to do. And once again, in doing this video, check your bags. If you go through with solid stuff, get to the airport early. It's gonna get checked, and we're gonna look through it most of the time. Sometimes they might not. Sometimes they'll see it like this, and they'll have another way to check it out. But sometimes, in the case of me, I'd open it and I'd look through it because I want to make sure there's nothing silly in there. There's nothing illegal in there. There's nothing that's going to get me in trouble in there in case you get pulled over or put to the side because something in there that is not right and I lose my job. Don't want to lose my job. Got a family to feed. Don't want to deal with that because you're trying to sneak weed or maybe a cool thing that you thought was really okay, like a knife, a little pocket knife, one of those flip ones. Oh, it's fine. No big deal. Yeah, not happening. Sorry, buddy. I gotta feed my kids and my wife and my animals, and I just don't have time for you flipping over things that look like this. That could be simple things. give me milk for your baby. I'm not judging, once again. All I'm trying to say is I dealt with a lot of dumb people in the airport, both co-worker and passenger at times. And I will say I understand flying is really stressful. Flying is really annoying. Nobody likes to go in a metal tin can in the air. I totally get it. But if you're bringing solid objects like this that will come up in the machines like that, you're gonna get checked. And whether how you take it, whether you complain or not, it's gonna determine how fast you get checked out. If you walk up and you say, I'm sorry about that, let's take care of this, they look over it and they, oh, it's cards, I'm going to car game tournament for trading cards, check it, and they'll open and look at it. For the most part, they're not really gonna bust your chops. But if you're complaining, you're nagging, you're flapping your gums the whole time, I won't even open it until you're done. I personally like to wait until you're done flapping your gums. I have all the patience in the world. I'm here for 8 hours and I get paid time and a half in overtime. Yeah, take your time. Let me know when you're done flapping your gums. Hell, I'll have a supervisor come over. We'll both love to hear your story as your plane flies away because you're too busy doing this. So the best way to do it, the fastest way to do it, and just explain what's going on, explain what you have, and let us open it and let us check it out. It takes 2 seconds, and hopefully I guys helped you out with this video. I know I went to a lot, I know I vented a lot because during my time in the TSA, even though I loved the job so much and I hated the majority of my coworkers, I really did find it very fascinating to see people flying. I found it very interesting to see the way people act when they're going on vacation or they're going for work. Never, whether it's vacation or work or whether it's to see family, people for the most part tend to act in a relatively same manner up until they have to get their stuff checked out, or up until they have to have a random check. Up until any of these factors come into play, then they act differently. And no matter what they're going, what they're doing, they always act differently. I always found that very interesting. I always found it very cool to see how would they act and what would they do if I said, hey, I need to check your bag. And I would wait to see what they would do. Whether they go, sure, no problem, or whether they go, my bag, and once again, it's something very interesting, and it's very cool to observe human behavior. And no place is better than observing at TSA when people are at times at the most stressful, at times at the most happy, and at times just trying to fly to a Yu-Gi-Oh event to play, and they're getting the cards checked out. Anyway, Paisans, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Please make sure to subscribe. If you're gonna buy anything on TCG Player, click the link below. Don't get mad at me for making this video. Some of you might be upset about that. I'm just trying to help you guys as best as possible by trying to enlighten, giving you guys some side from my side, my view and opinion when I used to work TSA and how crazy it was, and hopefully it makes your flight a lot easier, guys, when you fly. You Paisans, have a great day.